Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. So I recently graduated from Cypress College with an associate's degree for transfer.
Hannah, Suhail,
And I feel like I always would watch college reaction videos, and it kept me going, honestly. It motivated me, it gave me perspective, but also I didn't really see many transfer reaction videos on YouTube, so I wanted to make one. I also applied to UC Berkeley, but when I was choosing schools to apply to, my college admissions counselor asked if I wanted to apply to Berkeley, and I said no. So I didn't plan for any of the classes to go to UC Berkeley, but then at the last minute I decided to apply anyway, and then I just received a letter back from them saying I didn't have any of the requirements. So I didn't include it in this video, but just so you know, that's also a part of the colleges I applied to. For some statistics and GPA, just so you have some perspective, I had a 4.0 GPA, and I also was working 2 jobs. One of them, I worked as a lead party host and teacher at a kids center. I was also tutoring high school chemistry and math there. They kind of had me doing everything, where I would host birthday parties on the weekend. I used to have a henna business, so then I would also do henna tattoos at the parties, but then during the week I would be an after school teacher and tutor, and I was also a summer camp counselor and teacher in the summer. They really had me doing anything. I'm doing everything and anything. Honestly, I love that job, but then I stopped because of COVID. And I also worked in a dental office as a dental assistant. I have all of my certification requirements to be a dental assistant, so I was working at both places part-time. Along with that, I founded the Random Acts of Kindness Club at my college, and we do a lot of volunteer work, and it was honestly one of the most memorable experiences of my time at Cypress College. But unfortunately we stopped because of COVID. Honestly, a lot of my extracurriculars kind of got, out of whack because of COVID, as I imagine that is for most of you that are listening to. And some awards that I got, I'm looking at my laptop here because I'm just like, I can't keep it in my brain, I guess. But I also received an awards, $1,000 scholarship. Oh, also I'm the co-chair of the Gopio Foundation. I would perform at a lot of their events. I'm a singer, so I performed at Artesia's annual Independence Day event, which was on TV Asia. It was in front of like 4,000 people, which was amazing. That was so memorable. And I also started a podcast. It's all coming to me now. I also started a podcast called the Growing with Hannah podcast. It's now called the You Are Not Alone podcast, and I started that during quarantine because I'm very passionate about talking about mental health. But honestly, I haven't been doing that much lately. Like after I applied, I honestly just really took a break because I had a really hard time in quarantine. But yeah, so I started this podcast, then I have this channel, and what else? Those are pretty much my activities. Also, I did this leadership program for a while, and I'm very into yoga and spirituality, so I mentioned that here because I've gone through a lot of courses and workshops and received awards for that. And I'm also the secretary of this nonprofit organization that my mom started in India to educate mothers and children that work on coffee estates. So that's pretty much it. Those are my extracurricular activities. And then, to be honest, when COVID happened, or when quarantine started, the only extracurricular activity I really did was I still worked in the dental office, and I had my podcast. This was after I applied, but still, then I had my podcast and this channel. But also I took a break for a while because I lost a lot of people in my life, and a lot of things were just happening for me that were very difficult, and I had to slow down and give myself grace and go at my own pace. So now we're back. After this video, I'm gonna do a hashtag self-care summer series because we are refreshing ourselves after that quarantine depression. Am I right? Okay, that was a super long intro, but without further ado, let's get into it. Today is March 8th, but I thought that the UC application results would come out sometime in April, but I already got one result back, and the subject of the email was, "Congratulations, you've been admitted to UCR." And I'm very happy. That was a great birthday gift because that's the first university I've ever been accepted into. There's a status update to my UC Irvine application. I don't know what that means. It's April 16th. Results aren't supposed to come out until April 30th, but I already got my UCR result earlier. So let's see what this says. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Okay. Wow. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I feel like this is the one that I have been waiting for.
Really?
This is like, but especially for UC, this is like my top UC.
Top UC, okay.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay. Oh,
That's okay.
no.
That's okay, sweetheart. That's okay.
Okay, now let's see. Occidental. Honestly, probably won't go here, even if I get accepted, but it's still exciting. I didn't get in. I was not expecting this, but Duke's decisions came out today. I'm not expecting to get in. This is a very difficult school to get into. I feel kind of discouraged, honestly, because I've been rejected a lot so far, it seems like. But it's okay. These are not a definition of my worth at all. And I'm going to go where I'm meant to go. So, let's check. Duke University. Yeah, I didn't get in. Oh, the letter's really nice. All right, this is Stanford Decisions 2021. Because it came out at 4 p.m.
What is this video you're making?
It's my admission decision video. This is the last school ever. Ever. So let's see.
You got it. You can do it.
My brother's on FaceTime.
Show me the screen.
Ouch.
You just hit your laptop.
Rejected. Oh, hey. No big deal. Or anything. Sorry. Can you tell where I decided to go? So I decided that, oh my god, I have something in my eye. Okay. So I decided to go to UC Irvine. And honestly, I was really discouraged after opening a lot of my, I should put this on, what am I doing? I was really discouraged after opening a lot of my college acceptance letters, but I recently finished a book called Believe It by Jamie Kern Lima, and she's the founder of It Cosmetics, and for most of the book she talks about how many times she was told no, and every time she was told no, she would cry herself to sleep, and it was devastating. But in the end, she ended up selling her company for $1.3 billion to L'Oreal, and she really said that every no is only a door to a bigger yes. And I truly believe that. Although it was very difficult for me to hear all of those no's, I also realized that I applied to some pretty difficult schools. I didn't really apply to many safety schools, but that's okay. UC Irvine is still a great school, and I honestly think that this is the best for me. I was really wanting to go to UCLA, but you know, I've been to UCLA a lot, and I stayed there in high school for this like medical summer camp thing for 2 weeks, and I didn't like it. And I remember staying in their dorms, and I also didn't like the vibes of the dorms. It's great for some people. I'm not bashing UCLA at all. I just felt like it was such a big school, and I personally didn't like that. And I had been there many times since then, so I feel like I only wanted to get into UCLA honestly because of the prestige, because everything else didn't really attract me, because I've been there so many times and I didn't really like it. I only liked it for the prestige and the name. But UC Irvine is still a great school too, and I've also been in the Irvine area a lot, plus UC Irvine is a lot smaller, and I think that works a lot better for me. So I truly believe that the universe put this in my path for a reason. I know that I was meant to go to UC Irvine and transfer there. So to any of you that are watching this that are either going to apply to colleges for transfer, or if you're in high school, or you've already applied and you've gotten rejected from some schools, I just want to remind you that every no is in your path for a reason, because the universe has something bigger waiting for you. There's a bigger yes waiting for you, and you are going where you are meant to go. It is all being done for you. Plus, with everything going on in the world right now, it is important for us to give ourselves grace and give ourselves credit for what we have done, the things that we are doing, because it's been very difficult for a lot of people. So if you watch this video until the end, I just want to say I'm so grateful that you were able to share this journey with me by watching this video, and I'm glad I got to share this with you. I am very excited, actually, so go Anteater!